Okay. Let me get this all set. So, picking up from last time. God, because, yeah, like I was saying earlier, is we haven't played in 6 weeks at least. Uh, 2 sessions in a row, so 2 weeks, or 8 weeks then. I don't know. Math. Anyway, picking up from last time. You guys ended up heading off to Netherland, Colorado, where you checked out the Dreaming Crystal. It's a little like a rock and gem shop, mostly dealing with tourists. uh, Ended up breaking in afterwards, talking to the staff, and then breaking in later that night. Found that they do a lot of business, essentially like mail order business kind of thing. Uh, Went downstairs, found they had like horse-sized spiders guarding this room. Where in this room, you ended up finding. There it is. What essentially looked to be like a drug prep room. One square was was kind of taped out, and it said "Stand clear." There was written "Stand clear" on it. But otherwise, you saw like racks of like these little tiny glass bottles, screw caps, things like that, and um, what looked essentially like they almost looked like bricks, but made out of this blue stone, and it looks like they were probably breaking up those bricks, bottling it, and selling it, and that's essentially what the spiral is, like that kind of violet blue material. Lydia ended up.
So
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
are we? Is the theory we're now operating under that someone is bringing them these bricks, and all they're doing here is just chopping them up?
Like distributing.
That's what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, because the crow, I assume, was the the woman she was scared of, like that was gonna like get to her.
Uh-huh.
Like she'll find her or something. I think that's who
Yeah.
she's selling for.
That's the other part I was going to bring up, is that Lydia did end up kind of sneaking up on you guys, but she let you know that Donna Ilsa is this mysterious crow lady. Doesn't look like a crow or anything. She's from what she describes her as, is essentially lighter skinned woman with like this like jet black hair. Makes it into this. She's able to make it inside the building somehow, with despite the locks, the security cameras, everything. This woman makes it into the building without being seen by any of it, and scares the ever living hell out of Lydia.
So
Yep.
Lydia has never seen her translate into that taped off square?
Nope.
Okay.
What you can tell, Lydia doesn't seem to know much about like translations or anything like that.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the information you got. So I figure take that and fly back to Seattle.
Are we gonna take the bricks of spiral too?
Oh,
I mean, I guess so. Do we want to take Lydia too? Like, if she's so worried
we,
about this woman, I don't know.
I think that was part of the like persuasion we did, like saying that like the safest place would be like the what's it called?
the
Not the
estate.
campus, the
The
estate. That's
estate,
it.
yeah. Yeah, it seems like every trip we go on, we bring someone back. I don't know how much they like that, but sure.
Man, those spiders really worked over Rusty.
Yeah.
Another 5.
Are
Jeez.
there any clues around like the taped off area that might tell us the the other location, the shard or world or wherever it is that the person might be going to? Like,
Not
is
that
there
you're
a way
really
to figure?
seeing. You give me. Give me a. Like an intelligence. If you're thinking recursions, I'd say probably like an intelligence strange.
Okay, well, I am specialized in that,
Mm-hmm.
so let's see. Oh, that was almost a 20. Dang it.
Ah,
Oh well.
well, that's a 2. But you are specialized, so it made it a tier 2. So unfortunately, kind of like even looking around or seeing if there's any clues or anything like that, you're not really seeing anything. Like there's no,
Okay.
yeah, aside from what you would already expect to see here.
Can I use friendly help?
It was going to be a pretty high check anyway.
What is friendly help?
I think it gives you an asset.
Yeah, it's like retry without. Let me see.
Oh, without
Friendly.
doing effort.
Yeah, and let me see. There was one thing like something. Even if I'm not. Oh wait, I can give that bonus even if I'm not trained in the task.
So you can try it again if you would like.
I have so many things. Yeah, just imagine like as you're doing this, like trying to figure out. Ian's just like going through random ones. It's like, well, did this work? No, does this work? Most of it's useless, but let's
Huh,
see.
yeah, is there anything else I might
Yeah, they can
have?
try again without spending effort if you help. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, because normally you would have to spend effort to try again.
Wait, how did that become a 13?
No, you rolled a 13,
Right?
so that'd be a 4. And you're specialized, so that bumps it up 2.
Oh, there it is. Okay, it is a 6. Okay. I was looking in the wrong place.
Mm. Again, I mean, you're not really gonna find anything.
Okay.
Nothing to really. Again, nothing that really jumps out, or you're very clearly going to say, okay, you're going to be able to piece together that this is probably like a translation site. She comes and goes from this point, but where she's coming and going from, you're less certain.
Okay.
Yeah, when Ian was cycling through, zones trying to like help out, he mentioned Arden like 4 times, even though
You're
we
pretty
didn't
sure
have
it's not
anything
Arden.
pointed to
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
yeah, you're pretty sure it's not Arden. Let me
He's
see.
trying his best, okay?
Let me see though. Okay. She mentioned Crow, right?
Yep.
I would say that you would at least know. Essentially, it's a place called Crow Hollow. It's kind of this cross between like magic and mad science. You've never been there before, but it might be one of those like you kind of saw it in passing, in like uh, files, things like that. It's essentially this giant marketplace. Um,
Oh, I think
it's got
you've
this.
actually mentioned it before. 'Cause it sounds familiar. The marketplace thing
Mm.
sounds familiar, but
Oh, if I did, then awesome. It makes it even easier. Let me put this in here.
maybe.
I would say with a 6, you'll have this information about Crow Hollow. You'll essentially like know what level of world it is, uh, things like that. Short of, ooh, excuse me. Short of finding like an opposite gate that goes there, uh,
Mhm.
you would need something better to
Okay.
uh,
Well, I
translate
can
to it.
research it when we go back to the estate.
It's like I said, it's a level 3 world. Like the laws of physics are more kind of a cross between magic and mad science. Most of the people that live there are these creatures called Crow, Kro. Mm. It's built into this tree. Think of it kind of like World Tree or Yggdrasil. Um, roughly, the entire world is roughly 30 miles in diameter inside the levels of this tree, but it goes up and down through floors. So the Crow have learned to essentially like they can go up the stairs to higher levels, but then they just kind of glide down to lower floors.
Oh, are they like winged?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Ah,
they're bird people. They're anthropomorphized crows. Crow. Bird beaks and everything.
cool.
Yep.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
I will definitely be looking for more information about that when we get back.
So getting back to base, uh, what was the plan with Lydia? Bring her back with you
I guess, yeah, because she was so freaked
somehow.
out. Yeah.
Buy an extra plane ticket, kind of thing. Okay.
Active
Yeah.
custody.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay. So getting back to the estate. I imagine kind of everybody regroups. End up regrouping with Vander because he was kind of off doing a thing.
We explained to him about the giant freaky spiders.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I almost forgot about that. Imelda, can you
Yeah.
give me, um, can you give me a what check would this be? Hmm. Because you did end up taking a dose of Spiral.
Oh, that is true. I was kind of trippy at one point.
Uh huh.
Oh wait, did she grab the brick with her bare hand?
Yes, I did.
Uh huh.
Ooh, that.
Not a great idea, but there it was.
Yep. 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 So a dose of Spiral. These doses are pretty regulated on how much goes out. Give me. We'll make it easier. We'll do a flat D. Or we'll do a D10.
Okay.
How big of a dose are you getting? Under 5, it's gonna be like a regular moderate dose. That's a 7. So you're gonna be under the effects of a heavy user.
Oh,
You're
God.
essentially getting like a double or triple dose because again, you took your entire hand with this thing. What it is for like the next few hours. You're gonna have this sense of euphoria, all the moderate effects, but you're also gonna end up having, like, your irises are gonna start to take on this almost purplish fractal pattern. You can see fully invisible objects and creatures, and can see in the dark through obscuring mists, and sometimes even through the walls, for an hour after the dose.
Flying's going to be a real party.
Shaking hands and difficult to deny, and a difficult to deny urge to find more spiral is going to kind of like wash over it. It's going to get stronger over time.
Yeah, I will give Vander. Oh, are we acting as if Vander was with us, or should I just wrap it up and give it to Ian?
I'd say probably wrap it up and give it to Ian. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that and say don't let me have any more of this. Bare hands was a very bad idea.
All right then. He's gonna.
Yeah,
take
I
the,
can see the infinite universe. It's not pretty.
I mean, also, the difficulty of all tasks, are basically with perception, noticing, perceiving, spotting clues, seeing what's hidden, is decreased by 3 steps. So you're gonna get like a +9 to those.
Oh God.
Hi. You said you can see infinite what now?
Yeah, I can see through walls. I can see. Oh, I mean, generally speaking, on Earth there wouldn't be invisible things. Yes, I mean.
Not naturally, no.
Okay.
As far as you know.
Yeah, it's sort of like
There might be
like
like
Men in
ciphers or
Black.
something. Yeah.
It's like Men in Black. You know, nobody notices the aliens until you start to notice them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, with that, as soon as Imelda goes back to zoning out, Ian's going to lick the very tip of his pinky, poke the corner of the brick, and then kind of rub it on his gum, and
Jesus.
he grabbed it with her whole hand. At
Yeah.
least he's microdosing. Oh god, she's gonna be looking out of a plane, the window, seeing, every concept of a horizon that has existed.
Well, okay. You'll have the moderate usage effects. It's the euphoria, the +9 to noticing things, the -6 to anything combat. Give me, both of you, give me might defense. Let's see if this is going to become an addiction. Imelda, yours will probably be a little bit higher.
Can I put effort into it?
Sure. No, it's not going to be super high. Ian, you're looking at like a
Yeah,
2.
I'm just gonna put one effort into it.
Same.
Ian, you're looking at a 2. Imelda, you're probably looking like a 4. Oh,
Okay.
Wait, cancel.
You're fine. Okay.
Backspace. Effort. Come on. Okay, yeah. Just threw me off that it doesn't flash or anything when you click it. And it's might defense. Okay.
Okay,
Fine. You're both fine.
good. We're
So
not.
there will
junkies.
be that like for the next hour or so. You guys, it'll probably be Rusty kind of babysitting you guys a little bit, or all three of you, because Ian, Imelda, and Lydia.
We were chasing this
Yeah, we're heading to
mystery.
Denver Airport, the worst airport in the world.
Yes. What's wrong with DIA? Except for their terrifying, like, demon horse.
Except
Yeah,
for
and the
everything.
fact that it's like a mile from end to end. The only
Oh,
time I've
yeah,
ever been there is changing flights, and I always end up racing from like one gate to another.
yeah, DIA is like the size of downtown Denver.
Exactly, yeah.
So you guys have firsthand experienced this spiral. I imagine that would give you kind of a little bit of an insight to it. Is you probably can see why it'd be so why people could so easily become addicted to it.
I see magic. He didn't know what magic looked like or that it could look like anything, but right now he is fairly certain he sees magic. Oh, this is going to be an interesting plane trip.
Mm.
Imelda, you're also going to have just some extremely like intense dreams overnight. It'll it'll feel like you're in a whole other world. Your dreams feel more vivid, more tangible.
Okay. Like, are they actually more insightful, or it just sort of feels that way?
It feels that way.
Okay.
Like you're on worlds you've never even seen before.
Ugh, I'm going to need much coffee when I wake up.
So getting back to Seattle. Imagine there's that little bit of everybody regroups. You get back with Vander, let him know what's happened. Rusty's gonna kind of run off to check out on everything going there.
So when they
Imagine-
get back, are they still high?
well, you guys had a hotel room, and it was the middle of the night you broke in, so by then I think it would have worn off.
So, how long does the purple fractal thing last?
Here's the fun part. Spiral dust effects. The irises become purple fractals. The effect fades 1 month after last dose.
Okay, so Vander can definitely tell because my eyes.
Yes.
Oh,
So your
okay.
eyes are still yes.
Okay.
And so that's just after like one dose.
Well, she took essentially like a mega dose.
And it's not her first either.
Oh no, that's right. I forgot.
Oh fuck! She tested it.
Well,
Yes,
I should have known better than to. It wasn't on purpose this time.
Because that makes it better.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes, I'm accidentally on acid at work.
yeah.
God, that happened when I was a teenager.
Yeah. So when they meet back up and Vander sees the fractal pattern, it just lets out this. He just looks at her and just, Really? I thought we were supposed to stay clear of this stuff. What were you doing out there?
Okay, so it wasn't my fault,
Uh-huh.
and I know now to wear gloves. And I'll reach in the bag and unwrap the brick.
I thought you were assigned to go ahead.
You thought I was what?
Never mind. Keep going.
Well, no, like we went we went to the gem store, and then in the basement were a bunch of these, and I made the mistake of picking it up with my hand. And that got me high as fuck, which I won't be doing again, because let me tell you, seeing the infinite void and things which should not be seen, not my first choice. Not at all.
You work in labs. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. So I'm saying, if you ever see a brick that looks like this, make sure you're wearing gloves.
You ain't telling me anything I don't already know.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish you had been along, because you probably would have stopped me from being stupid, but there it is.
All right. Well, whatever happens, it'll happen, I guess. So what
Well,
now?
Well, I think we got to find out about this place, Crow Hollow, Crow something, because the lady who ran that shop was scared as hell of this person they called the Crow, Donna something, who obviously knows how to translate, because there was a spot with, like, emergency tape all around it, basically saying, hey, don't stand here in case, like, someone translates into you. So that's obviously where this stuff is coming from. So should we go talk to what's her name, our handler?
Manners.
Manners,
As you guys,
right?
I imagine like you guys are maybe like meeting up in the courtyard or something like that. That'd be one of those like, you look around. You notice it seems like there's a lot more visitors on campus today. I mean, the estate's still like a scientific, or the front's like this scientific place. It probably has a little bit of like a, not community college, but they'll have like classes, things like that on campus and tourists and things. But it seems like there's a lot more than usual.
Hmm.
Most of them seemed like they don't seem to really be with like tourist groups or anything like that, and most of them seem to, they don't really like, they're walking around almost like they're not lost but unsure of where they're at. They don't have like that purpose walk like you would expect if they were like an operative or an estate member or something like that. They almost look confused, bewildered, like if anything goes by them. And it's more than just like one or two people that look like that. It's most of them.
Do any of these people look familiar? Like people we've seen around the place before?
No, not really. Vander, you've been back at the estate for like a day or so while they were off in Colorado. Do you have like a perception or something like that? Give me like an intelligence, if you have anything for noticing things like that.
Would seeing through deception play into this at all? Like if he sees this and he's trying to figure out if this is like a gag or if somebody is making a play here.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
3. Okay. So it'll be one of those like Vander. This is probably one of those like you're finally meeting up with the rest of the group, and it's one of those like you've been seeing it for. It almost seems like it's fairly sudden. Like they weren't here yesterday or last night or like that. So it's not like there's an event building up. This is as of today. I would say. Like you probably started noticing it this morning that like people were being brought in by the busload.
Hmm.
Now I'd say Vander, you're probably noticing like looking around. It's based on the amount of people you've seen come to the estate today versus like what you see out essentially out in the open. You would estimate there's probably twice as many people as you're seeing out here. Oop, wrong one.
And when you say they look lost, you mean like, oh, I'm in a new place, I don't know where I'm supposed to be lost, or like zombie slash disoriented slash high?
It'd be kind of a combination thereof. A little of both. Like, there's probably a few people, like, there's probably a few every now and then they're like looking at buildings or like they'll probably pull out like the tourist map kind of thing. What? But a lot of them are almost stumbling through.
Hmm.
Kind of like what you would expect to see pouring out of the bar district at closing time. Except this is at like 10, 11 a.m. I don't know what the bar scene in Washington is like. I don't think anything closes at 10 or 11 a.m. If you're to go up and grab one of these, or grab a few of these people or here and there, see what's going on, you probably find out of every 4 or 5 people you were to try to talk to, you'd probably find 1 or 2 of them that have that same kind of spiral fractal to their eyes.
Um, let's go find Manners and see if she knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah, this wasn't like this before you got back.
Hmm. But we have with us all the stuff that we got in Colorado.
Do
Yeah.
And
we?
there wasn't very much. Like when we went to the bar, they said, the distribution was really low. So, huh.
Just to clarify, there wasn't any storage of the contraband, and then we went about our business, and then we start noticing all this, right?
I imagine this is essentially like as you're getting back to base kind of thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's like if you want to stop off to go put it in like lockup or anything like that, yeah, by all means.
Yeah, that's probably good because we don't want to get like attacked.
At this point, I would disagree because we don't know what is what around here.
That's true, but we hadn't brought any. Like, the most we had before was just like a little vials worth. It wouldn't have been enough for all these people.
Right, but there's already who knows how much spiral at play. What we have on us, we should probably keep an eye on.
Okay. I mean, I guess we can defend it as well as anyone, but let's. I think we should.
Given
go
everybody's
find
track
Manners
records
and
here.
see what the hell she knows.
But yeah, seeking out somebody that ought to know what's going on. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So heading to kind of either, well, at the very least, you got to drop off Lydia,
Yeah.
and then heading to talk to Manners from there.
I think so.
Okay. So, kind of drop off Lydia at the gatehouse. I gotta find the estate map. There it is.
People are all just sort of wandering around like the visitors area there.
I'd say they're kind of wandering around everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay.
Vander, you've seen enough like buses kind of coming and going that there's at least 100 people, or like 100
So are they
visitors,
like,
tourists, or whatever.
tour buses dropping these people off?
I
more
think
like
they're big like that, but I don't
Yeah.
think that's what they are.
they're almost more like a Greyhound bus, kind of pulling up and unloading.
Yeah, I meant as opposed to like, I don't know, a
Like
city
a school bus.
commuter bus sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So drop off Lydia at probably at Holding, I would imagine, and then head
Yeah.
over to like the offices or something. On the way over there. There we go. On your way over there, you'll probably see, like, kind of probably like running across the sports field. It looks like 2 or 3 people running. It'd be at first glance, you'd probably think, oh, well, they're doing like a sports practice or something like that. And as you like, if any of you were to do a second look, it almost looks like they're fleeing, or like 1 or 2 people are chasing the other one.
And those people are agents or
The ones doing the chasing look to
Yeah.
be like visitors or like the tourist people. Street clothes.
wait, the ones doing the chasing are the street people?
Yeah, I'm confused. Break that down again for me, please.
So as you're leaving Building 7, heading to the offices, imagine you probably see, say, 2, 3, 4 people running across the sports field there, or like 5 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
And that'd be one of those, like, at first glance, like, okay, they're doing athletics or something like that. And then if you were to look closer, you'd see, like, the 2 people in back, or the couple people in back, look to be actively chasing the people in front.
And the
The
people
people
in
in-
front,
The people in front look to be office workers. Maybe they're out, like, taking an early lunch or something.
We come
oh,
back to bath salt zombies.
And the people doing the chasing look to be street clothes.
Right? They're too far to see if they have the spiral eyes, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
You're looking at 20, 30 yards away.
Yeah.
can we like, I don't know, intercept like or interpose ourselves between the chasing people and the employees?
You could try. Give me
Yeah, we got a little bit of a ground to cover.
yeah, you give me a speed.
Okay.
Ooh.
I mean, they're not running like Olympics fast or anything like that, but they're still fleeing.
Well, I think I will use my my new accelerate thing to help us
Okay.
all out a little bit.
What's that do? Let me look again.
So, let's see. Your words imbue the spirit of a character within range who is able to understand you, accelerating them so they gain an asset on initiative tasks and speed defense rolls for 10 minutes In
Hmm.
addition to the normal options for using effort, you can use effort to affect more targets. Each level of effort affects one additional target. You must speak to additional targets to accelerate them, one target per round. Well, I'll
Action to
start
initiate.
with, I mean,
Okay.
I'm presuming that Ian doesn't need my help in this particular matter.
Yeah, maybe that's one of those like you're talking to Vander, it's like trying to figure
Oh.
out what's going on. Ian's already
Yeah.
hauling ass across the field.
I
Yeah,
forgot
and
to
so
use
I
my
say essentially, shit, we got to haul ass too. And then I guess I just do that.
Okay.
I forgot to use my free speed effort. That would have made it an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vander, are you running too?
I remember I have that.
Yeah,
Well, so
after he
yeah,
sees
so
people run,
mine
he is going to
affects,
follow suit.
Okay.
yeah, mine is it affects someone else. Like
Mhm.
it isn't for me.
Right.
I use it to buff someone else. So I'm using it to buff Vander. Because Ian doesn't need my buff.
Right.
So now, Vander, you have an asset on initiative and speed defense rolls for 10 minutes.
And an asset's like a +3.
Yeah, like a +3. And then I guess I have to do just a speed defense to see if I can catch them or
Yep, pretty
get.
much.
Okay, so there's that.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
not
I have an
incredibly
asset.
fast, but not bad.
Mhm.
I have an asset to this check.
Yes.
Right, you have essentially a free +3.
Okay. In that case, here we go.
Okay. So yeah, you guys will kind of end up running out there. Obviously, Ian, you're gonna get there first. Uh, Ian, as you get out there, these two people that are fleeing, one of them looks to be. One of them looks to be Leroy. Very cleaned up. Like, obviously, he's lost the coat and hat, but yeah, he's still fleeing as well.
So he's one of the people being chased?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna just shout to the people being chased in general.
Mhm.
What the fuck's going on? You know, trying to scream while running, which isn't that great, but
Doesn't usually work out very well.
no, but trying to blurt it out anyway.
Now, I don't have a map for a football field, so.
It's just an open square field.
Yeah.
Well, rectangular, but yeah.
Nope, not that. Sure, we'll just use this. There we go. And just ignore everything on there. Because this is as close as I got. Oh, where'd they go? NPCs. One. And two. Boop. And Leroy. Oh. Yeah, there you go. And boop, boop. token. Saints, I guess? I don't know. I'll throw that guy on there. Burp. He's running too. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So Leroy, caveman guy, is like an office lady. She's probably running a pump center. Like she's got a shoe in one hand. She's running barefoot. And let's say Ian, because you rolled extremely well. And then Imelda and Vander. Yeah, something like that. You got some spiral zombies, Ian. Oh, we need
Okay.
initiatives, don't we? That's right.
Oh,
Initiative.
yeah, I guess we should roll some initiative, huh? So-
Yeah. And I think Vander, you get like a +3 on yours too.
Stunning.
I have what?
You get your +3 on your initiative too.
Oh, how long does this last?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's nice.
Wish I could cast it on myself, but that's not what it says.
Mm-hmm. And it was on initiative and speed defense.
I believe so. Hold
There
on.
we go.
Yes, initiative and speed defense.
All right. We'll just add that onto your thingamabobber there. Okay. And now, Vander, you should it should automatically do it for your speed defense.
Okay.
So, Leroy's going to continue running. Actually, I suppose he's going to stop to see Ian, or hear Ian running up, and turn and go, "Bup, bup, 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 bup," and just going to yell back, "They're trying to eat me!" And just keep running.
Okay.
As a point, like, he just looks super winded. Like, he's not like his clothes aren't torn or anything like that. But yeah,
Okay, and being this close, do these actually look like zombies, or they just look like
no, they're people.
people being crazy?
They look more like bath salts. Just
Okay, so-
sentient bath salts running down. No, they look like people on bath salts. Yeah, they're still people.
Okay.
As you get closer, you'll start to see like their eyes have, they've taken on a very blank expression. But their eyes are completely fractalized.
Okay, they don't fully look zombies, so he's not. If he still had his, blunt weapon, he'd be using that. But currently, he just has an assault rifle and a sword.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not going lethal force yet. So I guess the closest he's gonna try to do is, I don't know. Can I just make an attack of shoulder charging through them?
Sure.
Just try and
Oh,
knock
that's
them
right.
over.
Turn that off. There we
Or is the thing try to like knock something down? Trip action or something?
go. I'd go for like a might attack.
Alright.
Or unless you have something for charging.
Nah. Oh wait, I have lunge. Doesn't matter, that would have missed anyway. Especially with lunge.
So you're gonna go try to charge into them, and they're just gonna go swoop and step around you. Boop, boop. What else would you like to do? Anything?
guess could I go for another action? That's a speed defense.
Yeah.
Or not,
yeah.
yeah.
Speed check, tier 5.
One. Nope.
So Ian's gonna go charging forward and sprawl out. I imagine he did not expect them to move.
Yeah, he expected them to just kind of go for him. It's like, okay, just keep running. Go low, crouch, go to ram, and then, oh, nothing's in front of me. Plop.
So these are neither shambling zombies nor super fast zombies. They're just
People, yeah,
humanoid speed, basically.
pretty much.
Okay.
Uh,
Essentially, it's just a bunch of dudes on meth.
Mhm.
Doing meth things.
Mhm.
Like, chasing people down and somewhere that they're not supposed to be. Like their house.
Uh-huh. Well, I suppose Zombie 1 and 2 were both kind of turned to Ian, who is now laying in front of them. And they're both going to turn and start pummeling on him. Looks like
Shit.
only 2 of them. Ian, can you give me a defense roll? With we'll say like a -3, because you're prone.
Maybe I should have buffed Ian too. Oh well.
Wait, hold on. How did my speed get to 14?
Because you used it. You used some.
See, I had effort, but I have 3 edge.
From the last fight.
Anyway.
From
yeah.
way back when. You'd taken damage and everything else, yeah.
Alright.
And you don't automatically gain them all back on the long rest, but you do gain like little bits. Oh, you would have slept, so yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, I think I still. Though I did use might effort just now, so yeah, that would still be
Yeah.
lower. But let's see. And you said what about the defense? Because I'm prone.
-3.
-3. Okay, I'll just.
4. You're gonna and then give me one more, because 2 of these guys are just gonna go pop, 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 and try to pummel me.
All right. Hey.
And same thing with the -3. Also a 4. Nice. Man, that training. So Ian's gonna charge forward, hopefully shoulder check, miss, fall prone, and then just start rolling, like stop, drop, and roll, so these guys don't stomp on him. Vander.
Rambling
Right.
around.
Well, this is less than ideal.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's my range on this. That's not good.
What's gun range?
Depends on the weapon, but typically short or long.
Okay, so what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay.
And short goes out to like 50 feet. So
Okay.
Okay. Vander is going to pull up short, hold out his hand,
Mhm.
and cause the ground behind Zombie Spiral 1 to explode and shower him in shards of pavement.
Fun.
Yes, he is going to shatter the earth like unto a god. Let's see. Why isn't it targeting?
It's weird. I don't know. Just roll it, and I can let you know.
Oh, my keyboard isn't plugged in all the way. Cool.
Oh, well, that too.
Yeah.
You said after number 1?
Yeah. Let me select myself. There we go. All right. And we're gonna apply some effort to this, actually. So
Okay.
I'm gonna apply 2 effort. Make it hurt. All right, that's all set. Well, bam. Die.
Nice.
Oh, that's right. I have an actual attack roll associated with that.
Ah.
Let's see. Damage.
Boom! Now that's an immediate range. So you said you were just going off to one side of it, pretty much? Just trying to catch him?
And since... Hang on, let me read that a little closer. 1 point of damage. If I apply... Okay, it's 2 additional points per effort. So that's 4 more on top of the 1, so 5 total.
Was your initial effort to the attack or to the damage?
Oh, I guess it would have been to the attack. Yeah, I didn't
That's fine.
think of that.
We'll just shift it over to the damage, because a 4 would have hit him anyway.
Okay.
But now you
Yeah, that'll
remember.
work.
And it was
Yeah,
2
I will
points
keep
per
that in mind for
effort
next time.
for 6.
Yes.
Okay. Now you remember
5
for
points
next
of
time.
damage. It only does 1 point regular.
Ah, okay. No, but you got guild training.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So 6.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
That one little bit makes all the difference.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Cool.
it'll hit and go. And okay. What else would you like to do?
Let's see. That also increases my range. If guild training increases my short range to long range, does it increase immediate range to short range? It doesn't explicitly say that, but
No.
okay. Then... Oh, wait, that is short range.
Mhm.
But it's not the time. How bad off does that one I just hit look?
That hit him pretty hard. It knocked him sideways a little bit.
Okay.
Another blow that hard would probably take him out.
Gotcha. Yeah, let's try and take one of them down. Let's shatter again.
Okay.
We'll apply 1 effort to this, to the attack, just so we're sure. Well,
No. maybe
That's garbage.
maybe it was still kind of stumbling a little bit, and most of the shrapnel went over him.
yeah.
Missed.
Um,
Oh, that's right. These guys are quickened. I forgot about that.
I think that'll be it for this turn.
Okay. Imelda.
Okay. Um, I think first I'm going to use understanding, which is you observe or study a creature or object. Your next interaction with that creature or object gains 1 asset. And it just takes an action. So I will look at these zombie dudes and see what I can figure out.
You notice that their eyes have their eyes have kind of almost sunken back in, and they've started to almost glow with like this almost purplish fire.
Okay, so they're on, they're moving to the next level. So
But as far as any type of action or assistance, no.
yeah.
It's like, oh, that's not great.
Wait. Have I targeted? Why won't it let me target this zombie?
1 or 2. There you go.
Oh, there. Okay. Oh, you know what? I take that back. It should be 1, I suppose, because
Okay.
focused fire and all that.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter either way because the table doesn't know how to target, or it doesn't know how to transfer damage to him. I don't know why, but
Okay.
But I suppose targeting does let me know.
Ugh. Yeah,
Yeah, you'll hit him.
Oh, okay. So we can apply effort to damage.
Mhm.
Then I am absolutely going to do that.
Costs the exact same as normal.
Okay.
Yeah. And then just damage on like weapons, things like that, I think is 3 points per effort. Abilities, it's a little different. It depends on the ability.
Yeah. So I added 1 effort, which means the damage is now 8
Okay. Oh, yep.
against zombie 1.
That will. Let's see. Oh, I gotta check this thing. So you're gonna. Imelda will just kind of fire off the shot real quick and probably like catch it in kind of like a. Probably catch it in like the side of the neck or something like that, and this zombie's gonna kind of stumble down, or fall down, and you're gonna watch as it just kind of picks itself back up.
Oh dear.
As where that bullet hit, it almost like comically, as it picks up, you can kind of see where it was a through and through. You can probably might even be able to see like a little bit of a light here and there if it moves just right.
Oh, that's not great. Huh.
Wait until you hear the mechanic for that.
Zombie mechanics are already mean enough at low level.
Let's see. See, I don't know that there's any. Yeah, I'm guessing I can't talk him down because that's really my gig, but oh well. So if I wanted to try to shoot again, I would have to roll to see if I could do that third action, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that's a speed roll.
Mhm. Speed. Difficulty 5. Oh yeah.
Heck yeah. Okay, then I will shoot him again.
Kapoo.
Oh,
Nice, another
man,
hit.
That was right on.
I'm rolling good today, and I will add another effort to see if I can do anything with that.
To your damage. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that shot's gonna be a
I'm
little bit.
trying to separate his head from his body, basically.
Oh yeah, and that shot will connect. This first spiral is gonna go down, and he's dead. The mechanic for them getting back up is it's like, oh yeah, that works. Okay. It's silly and simple, and it works really well.
Wait, so they just go down and get back up, like?
If you were to kill one, there's a mechanic to where if an attack would reduce a zombie's health to 0, this mechanic kicks in. Otherwise, they're just reduced to 1.
Nah.
But I'll tell
Double
you
tap.
afterwards.
Yes. Yes. Well, Zombieland rules. Always double tap.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thought I had when I realized we're fighting zombies on a football field. Beginning.
Ian.
Alright.
I imagine there's that little bit of a suspend your first action, kind of standing up. Okay, ready to go.
It starts off on the ground, just, it's over, Anakin. I have the low ground. Wait, shit, no. And then he stands up. Alright, so, he's gonna shout, holy shit, it's an actual zombie, oh shit. And he's gonna pull out his sword.
Okay.
He's going for the head. No, he
Yeah.
actually... He's pulling out his... Can I use a crowbar as a weapon?
Sure.
I guess I could just do adjustable sword, roll the sword, and do like 2 for light.
Yeah, because it'll still be the same thing. Yeah.
Alright.
I'd almost say, let's see, a crowbar. I would almost say is probably more of a medium weapon.
They are pretty damn heavy, yeah.
They can be heavy, and it's like the optional 1 or 2-handed kind of thing.
Yeah, I've caught myself in the shin with one of those while
Oh, they
not
suck.
paying attention. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to, yeah. Oh yeah, target. Hey, buddy. Oh shit.
You have a choice. +4 damage, or you can have some type of major effect happen. Major effects are things that will last essentially the entire encounter, or it could like restore a stat completely, kind of, or that kind of thing.
Alright, so how about I just take the +4 to damage, but also apply 2 effort?
Okay.
And so, ooh, that'll drain some might, but oh well, I can sacrifice a few.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, 2 plus 6, so 14 total damage?
So Ian's gonna stand up and take this crowbar and basically one-shot swing this thing, and it's just very much a nice, good, solid clip right across the neck. You're gonna watch that head kind of roll off, and this thing's gonna drop to the ground.
I imagine it exploding like a watermelon.
Very Gallagher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Using the blunt side of this. It's
Well, yeah,
basically a
yeah.
warhammer at that point.
Yeah, using the hook end, the rounded side of the hook. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's... The hook will get stuck in things. The other side will just kind of go through things.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God, my leg just hurts thinking about that shit. That took me to the ground.
So
But yeah,
Leroy's gonna...
okay,
So seeing that, then Leroy's gonna come running up. There'll be that kind of combined look of terror and confusion, and then suddenly recognition as he kind of runs up and recognizes the party. Oh shit, you guys!
What the hell, Leroy?
Man, this was not me. I didn't do this. I was just here applying for a job.
Kill the fucking zombie! And he's just holding the crowbar over his head.
I don't even know what these guys are, who these guys are, let alone what they are.
When did this start? What the hell? Like,
Before we continue, I'm not inclined to believe that. I would like to see if he's lying.
Sure, go ahead. Like an intellect or insight, deception kind of thing. He looks too scared to be lying.
Hmm.
Like Vander, if you're, you might like pick up the slight smell of urine,
Nah.
and if it weren't for the dark colors of his pants, you think it might be from him.
Vander was about a step closer. Now he's not.
By the way, are there more zombies in the general area?
Oh, all over the place. Like I said, Vander saw at least 100 people getting off those buses.
If there are any stragglers nearby, Ian might go chase them down.
Give me a looky loo. Give me any type of like a perception or looking around or recognition. We'll make it intellect.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Refresh
take-
my memory.
Take off the-
Leroy, he said he came here to look for a job. Did
Mhm.
we bring him back?
No,
Okay.
Ian, you're gonna see, kind of like, it almost looks like roaming hordes of these zombies here and there. And the hordes you're looking at like 6 to 7 zombies per little group that are kind of roaming around.
Don't chase the car.
Yeah.
And like I said, while they're not like the fast zombies, they're also not the shambling zombies. These are like normal human pace, freshly turned, we'll say.
How far away did we establish long range was?
I think up to 100.
Vander is going to
That sounds
pat
way
Imelda
short.
on the
Hold on.
he's gonna pat Imelda on the shoulder and say, "Keep going. I'm gonna see something here."
Okay. Yeah,
That
I
sounds
think.
way short.
I mean, I sort of feel like we should find manners and like help coordinate some sort of defense.
Well, Vander is gonna get as within the extent of long range to one of these hordes, and he's gonna try to read the mind of one of them.
Long range. Oh, yeah. Greater than short distance, but less than 100 feet. And then very long is up to 500, and anything beyond is special. So,
Okay.
yeah, 100 feet.
Yeah, so he's gonna move within 100 feet of one of these groups and read one of their minds, see what he picks up.
Hmm.
Yeah, so let's apply some effort to this. Just the one.
Well, that is a 1.
Jesus.
Ah.
Let me get the intrusions.
Oh no.
Zombie reads Vander's mind.
I become a zombie.
Oh, that's even better. Perfect. Perfect. I don't even need to look at my table.
Nah.
So, Vander,
Mhm.
you're gonna try. You're gonna try to essentially read the minds, read the surface thoughts of this thing, and you're gonna
Yes.
get a mental image. Essentially, there's this almost dreamy image or dreamlike image of this individual with kind of like these glowing eyes and this hood kind of pulled up and over as he's kind of like standing in and amongst this crowd. This crowd of zombies. You can very clearly tell this guy is different. He's got that same kind of look to his face and everything of the others of like the spiral zombies, but he seems more intact. Instead of like that scarlet fire, or not the scarlet fire, but instead of the glowing fire like the rest of them have, this guy's eyes are just, they're like burning sapphires. Can you give me an intellect defense?
Oh no.
All right. Can I use countermeasure against this?
This is going to be as part of the GM intrusion. So I'm going to say not on this one.
Gotcha. Okay. Intellect defense. This seems important. We might want to use a little effort on this.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Oh, it was almost a 20.
Yeah, it was.
That's 3. Vander's going to be paralyzed with fear as this hooded individual turns, and it basically almost like it notices Vander and almost burns like vision, like it feels like he's burning holes through Vander. He's not, but it's just that cold stare. And you're gonna see is that horde that he kind of went up to go and try to read is essentially going to stop with the direction of travel they were going and start to turn towards Vander. That defense roll, Vander, is going to earn you a round of inactivity due to a dreamlike command those eyes elicit. So it's going to take you a round to kind of snap out of it.
Fuck. All right. So I guess Vander had come to a stop when he tried this. So I imagine there's not really a whole lot of physical cue going on that from the point where he decided to stop to the point where he had no choice but to stop everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like this hooded guy, to everybody else, he's not in the crowd. This is just inside these zombies' heads.
Oh dear.
But everybody else will see as this.
You don't know that because
Uh-huh.
Vander is messed up.
But everybody else will. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Everybody else will see as these zombies do start to turn. There's 7 in this group, by the way.
Cool.
And we'll say it's back on that road. So you made it off the thing.
Oh, so they're like on that road to the west of the field?
East. Not the road, but like the service trail, whatever it is. I forget
Oh,
what's
I
called
see. Okay.
now. Oh dear God.
So what do you two do when you see this horde change direction?
Oh geez, that's not good. Would I have time for a phone call?
You'd have a few seconds.
Then I will call Manners, and like if she picks up, I'm not even gonna wait for her to talk, but
Uh-huh.
just say we're out, on the service road, blah blah blah, friggin' zombies everywhere. Vander's fucked. I don't know what the story is, and put my phone away, like with the vague hope that maybe she will rally forces or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because this many zombies, we are in deep trouble.
Mm-hmm. Uh, as she goes to, or as she picks up, you're going to hear from the other end of this phone. There's going to be that sharp pop, 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 as you're going to hear Manners essentially yelling to somebody else, like with the phone almost away from her.
Mm-mm.
What? Where are you? No, no. Get back to the holding building. Get back to holding. And she'll essentially hang up. Or not to holding, to, oh, where the fuck to go? Briefing. Get to briefing.
Okay. Could you push the estate map to me again? I must have closed it.
That's fine.
Thank you. So she is in
She's in 14.
14.
And you're essentially... Let me grab a token.
Where is 14? 10.
All the way at the bottom.
Oh, all the way down there. Okay.
If the placement on
Hog?
this map is aligned with the campus map, these zombies are between us and briefing.
Mm-hmm. I'll just grab that
Okay.
one. Sure. You're there. And she's there.
Wait, when you say there and there, is there supposed to be something?
Yeah, there's
Uh,
tokens there.
Yeah, there should be tokens. I don't have. I didn't grab alphabet tokens.
We're
Letter tokens. They're there.
intersection
Okay,
between
I
G
see.
and
I see.
7.
I just had to zoom in. Okay.
P.
And they are in front of us on that road.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So could we peel off right to where the library is?
Yeah. Make a beeline through the library.
Yeah. And I guess the other important question is, does Vander appear to be frozen?
He looks dazed.
Okay.
If you've ever
Um,
seen somebody like frozen in fear, it's that.
Okay.
My back's to them though.
Yeah.
Could I attempt to use, let's see, something like, see, I don't know that demeanor of command is going to work. I basically want to use my talkie skills to break Vander out of whatever hold that thing has on him. So I don't know if that's understanding or I mean, demeanor of command is really for like if I wanted to yell at the zombies, but I don't think that's gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, you know what? I have persuading
Okay.
that I am specialized in. So I'm gonna try to use persuading to the. I should have put some effort into that. Oh well.
Hmm.
I'm presuming that will not.
As far as like trying to get Vander back into action,
Yeah,
I imagine there's
basically to
that.
try to snap him out of it.
Imagine there's that. You're able to kind of run up and just almost like physically shake him.
Yeah, basically. And just say, dude, we got a jet.
Do I hear that?
I'd
Or
say
am I just like laser focused on this figure in the middle of this horde?
it'd probably take you a second or two, but you'd be able to snap out of it. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, my vote, honestly, is to try to run away. Like, we could try taking on these zombies, but, you know, up to you guys.
No, Vander doesn't want any part of this shit.
It's a reasonable thing to think.
Yeah. You know, I'll just say, you know, Manners is in briefing. She says we should get there. Let's cut through the library and ditch.
Now I have a table of events.
Of course.
Of course I do. It's a D8, so it's not a ton.
Oh, wait, but we don't have a D8.
I've got it built into the table.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a physical D8. I just have like a digital whatever built onto the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Okay. Let me pull that map up. The estate. There we go. Where is security? Everywhere. Security. Oh, security's up there. 4. That's IT, drill, gun range, 6. Okay. As you guys are running to the library, give me. Are you guys going just for straight speed, or are you trying to avoid crowds and all that, or?
I mean, not stealth, but certainly like
Mhm.
trying to stay away from whatever roaming bands we see.
Right.
Yeah, I think that would be more stealth than speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Then give me a stealth speed check.
Okay.
So that's just like speed defense.
Yeah, if you're not skilled in stealth, it'd just be speed.
Okay.
If
Then
you
I
are
will-
skilled in like stealth or sneaking or hiding or something like that, then it would be that.
And I think, has it been more than 10 minutes, you think? Wait. No, I was. Oh, well, I guess a 1 is a 1, even if you added a +3.
Like it was so much speed, but then it zigzagged across the board.
Yeah.
Can I just
and
ask
teleported to
that
a
whatever.
one.
Yeah. Can I have my boon just
Be
negate
not an
whatever
intrusion.
crappy thing was going to happen to Vander?
Right. Well, that's where I was looking for like the group overall. So I wasn't gonna take any like if there were 2 1s or like a 1 and you guys rolled like under 10, then I'd look at the intrusion. I'm gonna look more overall. 12.
Yeah, I feel like.
Oh, and
Vander's
Vander
so
put in the
even-
effort too. Oh man.
I stacked the deck so much in my favor for nothing.
All right, look. Overall, we averaged out of 5.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but I feel like Vander is still kind of out of it
Yeah.
and like trips on things, and we have to pick him up and haul him
Yeah,
along,
no, he's freaking the fuck
push
out.
him back.
Yeah, I imagine it's probably something like that. It is like everywhere as you guys are running, every time like you come around a corner, it's like shit, 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 shit. Every horde you come across, they seem to almost be going to. They're almost homing in on you guys.
Oy, oy, oy.
As you get into the library, you're gonna see is like a group of it looks like 10 guys, 10 estate guards with like Kevlar and helmets are gonna come out, and like they've got like their riot shields and their stun batons, and they're just gonna be like almost almost Spartan phalanx, just shield, shield, zap, shield, zap, and the zaps seem to be doing a little bit. Uh, it looks like it almost short circuits the zombies a little bit, so it leaves them breathing but not moving. So they'll fall to the ground and just kind of twitch there for a little bit.
Yeah, I guess we're running to the shield wall. Oh yeah.
Vander.
On the way to the shield wall. Oh.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna shout, "We're not zombies! We're not zombies!" And keep running towards them.
Yeah, we'll just flash our badges, like doing a great job, guys.
Vander, give me a might defense.
Might defense. Okay.
We're looking for a difficulty 5.
Oh boy. I can spare the effort here to avoid dying. That's something I'd like to do. Thank God.
Whew. Whew. If that had been a low roll. So yeah, they'll be very much like as like Vander's running up and Imelda's running up behind him, and Vander's probably still stumbling a little bit. One of these guards is gonna reach over and try to hit Vander with this stun baton, and he'll be able to finally come to his senses enough. Vander will be able to kind of catch the arm, kind of thing. So.
Get the fuck off me, man! I'm not one of them.
As you guys finally get past it, you can see where there's probably 20 or 30 of these spiral zombies stunned and zapped on the ground, and there's a few other estate guards running around like using zip ties and, and trying to make sure that these guys or these zombies don't move at all, because they're still alive. They're just not moving. Where to next?
Oh,
You've made it to the library.
you
So it's
know
like the
what?
library compound.
I mean,
There are bicycles nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could grab some of those and make faster time, so we don't have to worry about hiding from the zombies so much as outrunning them or outpedaling them.
Oh, that's an idea.
yeah, and we could head down by G and just go straight through the street that says offices. Straight road, just riding as fast as we can.
Oh yeah, like through that circle or around that circle and up to where the M is. Yeah,
Yeah, just straight across the word offices.
yeah.
Okay.
Unless there's enough to actually block what looks like a pretty wide path, like actual road.
I imagine these are probably they're gonna be like those roads where you can get like the surface golf carts down and still have like a single file on one side. Like a path at like a like an amusement park path or something like that. One of the main roads.
Yeah.
Mm.
If we
Not
need
quite
it,
big
we
enough
can
for
do
full
grass.
traffic, but so gonna get some bikes and try to ride then, huh? Okay. Can I
Yes.
get another another set of speed rolls?
Okay.
Because while bikes are quiet, they're also noticeable.
Mhm.
18, 19,
Yeah.
and Vander.
Oh wait, no, I only have one right here. Oop.
I was waiting for that to roll over to a 1 again.
Yeah, I
like,
saw it
that's
stop
it.
on a cock. And like, mm-mm.
Yeah. That's it. The dice just hate Nick tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Much
for me,
nicer, though.
today's
Much
just
nicer.
a good day.
Apparently. So 18, 19, and an 11. That's average is what, like 13 or 14, 15, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. See, 14, 18. The average is
It's-
a 6, you know, like
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 7, 7, 4, 14, 18. Yeah, 6. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Nope, we already did that one. So you guys are going to make it basically down the road, up here. You'll make it all the way up there. And you're going to get to this last office building where she was saying to go, this briefing building. And you're going to see, it looks like whatever zombies were left on this entire compound have descended on this building. You're seeing a flood, it looks like 30 or more. It is about to wash over this building. And as like one of these waves of zombie horde come in, you're going to see is there's like, it's almost like they stepped on a landmine or something. And there's just, you'll see up on top of the building, there's Hertzfeld is up on top. Like somehow he's managed to get an RPG and he fires it down into this crowd.
yeah.
Manners just kind of pops out one side of the building. She's got like her whole SMG out and looks over to the party. Let's go! And kicks this door open and starts waving you guys in.
Ian strongly considers firing his fucking M16 from a bike, then realizes how fucking stupid that is. Dies a little inside, then hops off the bike on the way and pops off a few shots before running in the door.
Yeah, it's still one of those like you guys have to ride your bikes. They're like there's probably like 4 or 5 of them over on that side of the building, and you're gonna have to like kind of pedal through them real fast. And I imagine Ian probably takes a swipe at one of them before jumping off the bike and running inside.
Crowbar jousting.
Nice.
So you guys are gonna manage to make it inside this building. Woo! Inside this building, they've pretty well locked this building down. Like the windows have been boarded over. Like they've got furniture pressed up against the doors. What few security guards were available have all geared up. Clearly, Manners and Hertzfeld are all set.
So as we get inside, and everything gets locked down, Vander's shaking a little bit as he turns to Manners. Where the hell did they come from?
She'll be kind of panting as well. No idea. We think it's spiral users. I've never seen anything like this before, but they started coming in this morning, and I don't know, like a half hour ago, they just, and she'll just kind of motion outside. That
But there wasn't that much spiral. Like,
we didn't think so.
I, and I'll reach like into my bag and I'll pull out the wrapped thing and I'll say, like, when we busted the place in Colorado, this was it. And even, you know, I, how do we know how many bricks were in there?
There were a few.
Like, would there have been enough for the number of people out
Number-
there to be as out of it as they are?
Give me an intelligence
Based
check.
on my own personal experience of how much it takes to get on to the spiral.
Give me intelligence, like a medicine or something like that.
Okay.
It's weird not having just like fixed D&D skills.
Yeah. Yeah, the most I have is knowledge the strange, but I'll go with intellect.
7.
Heck yeah.
The brick you have could probably be broken down into about 100 doses.
Okay, but these are not like people who have gotten high once. These are like completely drugged out.
Uh-huh.
And as far as we know, what we have was the main source for at least our region anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So then where did they get it from?
There's also, I'd say with a 7. One of two things. Either, I would say with a 7, Imelda would think of two things. Is either those people are way into the heavy user, like borderline overdosing. Or there's some other effect that you guys hadn't realized yet?
Oh. Oh, you mean if you use it long enough, this is what happens?
People have been disappearing.
Oh, yeah, and I'll turn to Vander and say, and what the fuck happened to you? Like you were looking at them and then you just like froze. What the hell was that?
I was trying to get some thoughts from one of them. See if there was still people, but I don't think they're people anymore. There's somebody. There's some scary motherfucker out there. Like he's got these eyes like blue light bulbs. Wears a hood, like the whole 9 creepy fucking yards.
Okay, do we really need another hooded oh,
This ain't no joker, man. Like this isn't any fucking joke. That dude is for real. He will fucking kill all of us if he gets a chance. Make us into those things.
and I'll look at them and I'll look at Manners and say, I wonder if this person, whoever he was, is making a point. And sending, like, we disrupted their supply. So he's sending the zombies after us, basically, to scare the shit out of us. So the only thing we know is Crow Hollow. That's the only lead that we got out of Colorado. Except to know the people here didn't know shit. But there's someone. There's a crow something from Crow Hollow that's part of this.
Mentioning Crow Hollow, I imagine manners would kind of perk up a little bit. Why do you need to go? I'm guessing you're looking for the Glittering Bazaar.
Is that what it's called? I don't even know. The woman we found in Colorado kept talking about Donna, somebody, the crow. Yeah, that's all I know.
Crow Hollow is a marketplace. It's the name. The name of the world is Crow Hollow. There is a marketplace there called the Glittering Exchange, I believe. You can buy anything. It's part bazaar, part farmer's market, part slave auction. If it exists and it's strange, you can get it there. It's run by a mafia.
What are the rules there?
Rules? Don't cross
Yeah.
the beak. Don't cross the beak mafia. Definitely don't owe them favors. They deal primarily in a thing called Crow Coin. It's actually a little sliver of your essence, or some might call it a piece of your soul. If anyone if anyone were to agree to pay you in Crow Coin, so you know how touchless payment works, right? Think of it like PayPal or something like that. Just agreeing to pay or to make payment for a task and a handshake is enough to transfer it.
Good to know that ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
So
That
is that
said, if you can amass enough Crow Coin, researchers have our research lab has reason to believe it'll act like an artifact. You're, and she'll kind of point to Vander. Your stun stick, whatever it is, like that. Yeah, I knew.
So these crow coins can act as artifacts?
If you get enough of them, it's supposed to be able to grant a wish.
So can they do this from humans? Or only crows can generate them?
Any creature in Crow Hollow can.
Okay.
The larger the chest, the larger the wish.
If we gotta go there to find this crow, this Lydia lady is scared of, that's behind the supply, is there anything left here that we can take to bargain with? Because we don't know where she is once we get there. We're gonna have to figure out, we're gonna have to buy information.
You said Donna, right?
Who?
Donna, yeah.
Okay.
She's asking that of Imelda.
Yeah. You wrote it down and it's already scrolled past. Donna Ilse?
Donna Ilsa.
Ilse, yeah.
Well, that would be that would be Ilsa. She is a Dawn.
Oh, in the
Female
Crow.
in
Mafia?
the Beak Mafia. So, yes.
Wait, it's called the Beak Mafia?
The Beak Mafia.
That was in character. Nort. He tried to hold it back. But he was unsuccessful there because they call it the Beak Mafia.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I assure you, the absurdity was not lost on us either.
Yeah, well, they can take your fucking soul as payment, so they can call themselves clown shoes for all that matters.
Just be careful. Go down the... Rest here. We have a recursion key in the lab. Rest here. And she'll kind of look out over one of the barricaded windows. We should have this all wrapped up. Hopefully by the end of the day. At least they don't have any supernatural powers or anything like that. And she'll kind of like motion her arm. It doesn't seem to transfer via bite. And you see her arms all bandaged up.
Oh,
So at least it's not Hollywood zombies. Head inside, get some rest. Once this is all wrapped up by the end of the day, we'll send you guys to Crow Hollow. Just
okay.
be careful on what you agree to. Like you said, Vander, they take payment for sufficient tasks in a piece of your soul. They still deal in regular physical money, gold and such, but for especially important things, meaningful tasks, payment's a little bit more costly.
Yeah, I know how to deal with those kind of people. Vander's gonna trudge off. He's a lot more deflated than usual.
Now, native beings, excuse me, beings native to Crow Hollow tend to take on an avian appearance. Humanoid crows or covids. Is it covids? Not covids. Humanoid
Corvids.
corvids. Yeah. I've been dealing with too many anti-maskers lately, so corvids. You'll take on an appearance of a humanoid corvid. So don't be too shocked.
Okay.
From what I know, you can't fly, but you can fall with style. You can glide to a limited extent.
Okay, so arms and wings, wings that are arms.
More wings that are arms.
Okay. Hmm. So what is our goal in Crow Hollow?
Well, if Donna Ilsa's the source of that, she'll motion down to the brick. Same as it was before. Find where it's from, stop the distribution. We can't have another one of whatever the fuck this is happen again. Clearly, this is something worse than we thought.
Yeah, because if they decided to do this in like downtown Seattle,
Mm-hmm.
that would be a problem.
This was targeted.
Oh, for
We
sure.
knew it was widespread, but not like this.
Like I said, I think they were making a point. We interrupted their supply. Okay,
Get some rest.
yeah. Okay, so I have to ask about this every time.
Uh-huh.
Recovery.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we roll the recovery now,
Yes.
and then when the time passes, we get the
You get your
recover-
rolls back. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Think of it like slow rest in D&D, where it takes you like a week.
right.
For
right.
Cypher, it's like a long rest gives you back your recovery rolls, but not your points. So
Okay.
you would have to just spend your rolls again.
Okay. And do we get any bonus or the bone like
Bonus is already built in.
okay. So that's one action. So that's 9 points.
Yeah, and you guys would be able to essentially rest here overnight if you need to. It's
Oh,
going to
and
take them
I-
most of the day to re-secure the estate.
If anyone needs to get into the much longer recovery periods,
Mhm.
I can use my speedy recovery thing to have that.
Oh, nice.
10 hours, that's still okay.
Yeah, so 10 hours becomes 5 hours.
Yeah. So 6. So I can put. Whoops. Nope. That was 13. Stop. 13. So 6. So I think I'm fully healed now because that becomes 16. That becomes 12. Okay.
All right. Anyone else need rolls?
So because we're resting overnight, I can uncheck because I would have 10 hours of rest. So I can
Yeah, I
uncheck
can just
it.
do this.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of those things. It's like it's tough to remember and kind of wrap your head around. I just don't gain it all back.
Yeah, but it's sort of it's better in some ways because there's that one action recovery which can actually do a fair amount
Oh
for
yeah,
you,
yeah.
and that's super quick.
Oh yeah.
So it kind of balances out.
Yeah, I mean, when like with Vander having a 10 might, one action recovery that can completely recover his entire might, almost
Yeah.
potentially. Ooh, excuse me. And that
And
actually just ends up acting like a second wind, so that's nice.
yeah. And how do we end up getting like actual damage? Is that when you've used up
Mm-hmm.
all of your
Yep. If you
Okay.
take a stat all the way to 0, you become impaired, which it gives you like a -3 or a minus. All your tasks are like 1 or 2 levels harder.
Okay.
And if 2 go to 0, I think like your speed becomes 0 and you're basically unconscious. And if 3 go to 0, you're dead.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's a good spot to kind of wrap it up.
Okay.
You got a little bit of a lead. That was the first intermission. There's 2 intermissions, so it's be interesting.